the Indigenous perspective on these plant medicines, which dates back thousands of years. These are tools that wise doctors have been using. It's just a completely different category. Plant medicines are a completely different category from these things that we have labeled as drugs in our Western culture. And then, of course, once I sat with Shipibos, particularly our maestro Ricardo Amaringo, and heard the question addressed to him, is ayahuasca a drug? And he would kind of laugh and say, well, there were no such thing as drugs until you people came. This is a plant medicine that the doctors of the jungle have been using for thousands of years. And that's when I started coming to the realization that, categorizing it, putting in the same box as these drugs, as we call them, is just, I don't know what the word is. It's almost disrespectful.
If you had to describe to someone the difference between, let's say, cocaine, that has never experienced that, and then compare it to ayahuasca.
Well, I mean, ayahuasca has no recreational value to it whatsoever. I mean, it's when I can only talk from my own experience. When I personally use drugs, I use drugs to get out of self, to get freedom from whether it was something as simple as inhibitions or whether it was serious pain, spiritual pain, shame, all the different things. With ayahuasca, we're not escaping those things. We're actually going into those things, but looking at them through a new lens where we can gain new perspective on them, learn from them, heal them, and ultimately release them. And one's just not going to find that happening with cocaine or alcohol or other such substances. And I mean, just one more thing I could add to that is all of the above other substances, whenever I took them, I always wanted more. And I assure you that just is not the case when I drink ayahuasca.
What do you think ayahuasca or plant medicine has to offer for people that struggle from addiction?
Yeah, there are two key points. There are two key points to that for sure that I think ayahuasca and plant medicines in particular have to offer someone who is suffering from addiction or is in recovery from addiction. To those who are suffering from addiction, there's a real necessary, drastic change in the way we think that needs to happen somehow. This often happens through people hitting their bottom. It often happens through crisis. Plant medicines can accelerate that. They can bring about that change in consciousness that helps us look inside, see that something is wrong, and gives us the willingness to make a change. Now that on its own isn't enough, but that's a really good start. Once we're in that place, we're a lot more open to other models of recovery, different types of therapy, doing the work that we need to continue to do moving forward in life. So, yes, the big shift, change in consciousness is one key thing. Now, for those who have been in recovery for a while and are stable in recovery from any kind of addiction, there are some root causes deep down in there. And plant medicines, ayahuasca particularly for me, can really, really help us reveal and unearth the root causes of our addiction and ultimately enter into a new relationship with those things, find a deeper peace, and with that deeper peace, a stronger recovery.
What changed as soon as plant medicine was part of your recovery?
It really deepened my recovery. It just brought more life to my recovery. First, it revealed to me, what was at the root of my addiction to begin with. And So in beginning to explore that, and that was stuff that I just could not reach through any other modalities. These were things that were buried deep. So it really brought this stuff to the surface, and provided me with the opportunity to explore that, heal from these things. And in the result of that, I mean, healing of my physical body, just healing of my heart, just all around more of a sense of peace and ease in my life and general well-being, more love. It's just, there's no area of my life that's gone untouched.
Yeah.
It really isn't.